Okay, boys. We finished the Chaos Wars campaign. We got Katep here. And after Katep, we got Dwarves. Katep is at turn 40 plus. We're getting closer to a short victory. The goal of the campaign is short victory plus. So chat decides how far we go. At turn 40 plus, we also have Wheel of Misfortune available for shenanigans. This is a campaign I picked myself. Now think about it, I could have picked so many other lords, but I picked this one just to see some of the changes. Durek Houston, who that? Head Prospector Karazakarak. This is where we are, Nagaroth, dealing with the troublemakers. Need 4 more regions for a short victory. This is gonna be the last campaign where we have the old rule regarding settlement trade. Starting with future campaigns, unless said otherwise, settlement trading will only be available between allies with no other restrictions. Hey, Lake. 87 months, Lake. What are you still doing here? Total War Syndrome, huh? We got so much money, we can just keep building up with available turned on. We are at war with Harganet, Sigvald, Varg, and Azaka. Az. Oh man, it's not Azak. It's something like that. Akhol. Hey man, they have to remember all these Northern tribes. 175 movement. This guy should get some levels. Indeed. There's a Northern army in this place. Oh, not bad, not bad. Rank 3 lord though. The lords are what bring them down. 2 skin wolves. Skin wolves werken. I'll have an army here. Means probably they don't have it here. Let's go, Your Highness. This moon is rough here. We're gonna dismantle everything to the east.
You're welcome. Tell me what you need.
We're close to an alliance here. I think this place makes a lot of sense for them. Let's get more value for it.
See, Father, I command. We move when I am ready.
There's a Hargnet Ark in the water. We got 2 armies here, and there's nobody really needed down there. What's the army situation? Army situation, we get 1 more army right now. We got, how many trustworthy characters? 4. Very nice, very nice. Okay, we got a battle here. We use the Vita this campaign. It's actually pretty sweet auto-resolve otherwise. I don't know why the balance of power is such in our favor. Their stuff is solid here. The wizard is not really taken into account much here. But Katab is super destructive to infantry, since it has access to 2 vortex spells. But the wizards do not affect balance of power. I think the snake sitting hard makes most sense here. Karab is on a Cask of Souls, is a special artillery mount. Chaos Wars finished? Yes, finished it.
Of undead!
I'm wondering where the necrotect is, but he got wounded down. Got wounded. I don't have the battle skill for missile resistance yet, no. Three shooters horse on the right. So the archers counter the horses. What the hell? I haven't clicked anything there.
Exile of Nehek!
I click this. Horse archers are really weak to foot archers because they outnumber them. Get him onto large. Get power to get boss against melee. No ways to deal with a character there, but we'll just ignore him. I gotta tighten the army at some point for single targets. Guard pretty much like demons in this army. Unless the enemy have magic attacks, they need to deal with way higher quality to be at harm's way or by, targeted by shooters. You got 20 feet at least from the card.
Lord of Nehek.
Carib's no longer trash, it's actually pretty good now. Not in the vanilla, in the miracle patch, miracle balance patch mode. This guy is basically distracted to infantry, can support an army and an artillery unit. But he can't fight. So it's perfect. Wizard in the style of Archeon and Durt are always gonna be stronger though. But at least Karev has his own thing now. This guy's head is so red on the top. If I'm not looking at directly at the unit card, it looks like he's on low health.
belongs to Nehek.
Just quad the Helm Dreska. And the Sphinx of Usek is available. One of the tier 5 regiments renowned.
Each lord of Henry.
This guy needs some experience on. Kara does have a pretty high chance to find magic items, so it will be common to find, not very uncommon to find unique items with him. As you see, we prioritize character skills on Katep. It's a thing you probably would not go for before. Battle skills would be a little bit higher priority. He has pretty strong character skills now. Earthing and magical reserves are not very good on him. Pillar skills. Petrification of Righteous Smiting is a purely optional ability as well. And they gave the God of Earth only if he uses Sharpty. So we got everything on top except the rank level 2 and level 3 mentor. We got pretty nice Tungar in this army. We do have tech for them now. They were definitely building exceptional that fight. Yeah, we got the technology, that's why they were exceptional. Why they're really exceptional is everything that plus Herald of Mahrak makes the Tomb King really exceptional. And you add some support on them from Lauren Kara, and they're really hard to get killed by regular stuff. Katep ones are the toughest. You need magic attacks to kill them properly. Or strong range. We'll go for unfailing memory, but what are we gonna take next? We got 3 archers and 2 caskets of souls in the army. So Arrows of Asaf does buff now the casket of souls and a bone giant, and it's really nice actually. And the skeleton archers are slightly better now. They are also pretty solid to keep throughout the campaign instead of just early game before. They got all the Tomb King's bows have 10 more range and slightly higher AP. So they're better than goblins. Without the scrap upgrade, of course. What did the buffs gives them compared to Cetra? Katep gives Tungard Soul Binding 20 Fizz Resist. It's 10% vanilla, but in the mod it's 20. So all the early infantry gets 20 Fizz Resist like the demons. But the vanilla demons, the mod demons are 25 Fizz Resist and 15 Missile Resistance, so demons are better in the mod. But they basically get the property of vanilla demons. Outside that, he does have access to additional Tungard. Slightly higher in the mod, so early on you can get a pretty nice Tungard going. This is a pretty nice support lord on the as the general and the wizard. Like I said, he has amazing attributes outside fighting, because he can't fight, has to do other stuff better. He is absolutely horrible at fighting. If he gets attacked by anything that can fight, he'll get wrecked. So he has to be exceptional in what he's doing. As in, he has to be the best Lich Priest, and being a legendary lord has to have some buffs for the army. Casket of Souls nonsense alone was a novelty initially, but it's nothing special. So I needed to go beyond that. So we got a long range artillery wizard plus army support. Hey, get him.
the mortuary cult. The day of awakening.
Put all the tomb guards here, huh? It's nice to consider Eros of Asap almost as much as Master Charioteers in the early game now. And they both advance to something better later, because both units are better now. The progress of battle skills definitely feels much better.
Address me as your highness.
Yeah, we had an expansion and nobody bothered us, Toaster. We got nice buffers and we targeted the Trollmakers. So we were untouchable here with just snowballing without anybody bothering us. We have concluded the south, no bad RNG. The east has been our way. Cromwell survived, destroy Valkia, and we just beelined the elves. It's like perfect. Yeah, we actually have... I made a decision regarding settlement trade to make the campaigns more interesting in the future. The rule regarding settlement trade has changed again. For future campaigns, unless stated otherwise, either a request or by myself, start a campaign, we're only allowed to trade settlements to allies in the future campaigns, with no other restrictions. So if you're allied with a faction, we can trade settlements. But if there is no alliance, however inconvenient it will be, there's no settlement trade. Settlement trade is just taking a lot from the game. And just trivializes the game, especially once you learn the other stuff in the game. We'll see how it goes with this. Settlement trade is a thing that really needs to be fixed by the devs. Yeah, I gave this settlement to Marathi for treaties, which pretty much avoided the war with Marathi at a very high chance. So we just went north. There was a chance the Marathi would have aggroed us, and would have been Vekmol instead. But yeah, this campaign, everything has been going perfect. Tomb Kings are stronger now. These are not just shitty vanilla anymore, slow Tomb Kings. So they're on a Warhammer 3 level faction, and everything was going our way.
Of greatest dynasty.
The fact the AI is reluctant to declare war on us, and we have friendly factions around, has definitely trivialized this campaign. The settlement trade minimized any bad RNG towards us. But this is just a regular campaign. Regular campaigns are super easy. It's like it's a joke. Regular campaigns with no restrictions is a joke. Snowball from the campaign start. There's only very few campaigns in this game where you don't get such a opening. And if you're knowledgeable of the game, the game is too easy. Because in my opinion, in the vanilla game, the legendary does not exist. We have army that we can recruit on the other side. This is pretty stable here. We don't really need this much military in the east.
Land of the dead. Arise, legions.
Where are the other skeleton archer chariots here?
Submit.
We'll send King Araro east. This is not a good area for Kate because Kate takes attrition in the snow. It is totally off. He's not even supposed to be here.
Is my throne ready?
But devs don't seem to care.
I reign.
Okay, we can put one army on patrol.
I have arrived. My dynasty.
We have big territories right now, so we should not be focusing everything in one area. But this is a pretty small area here, 2 armies can handle it.
I keep my own counsel.
It's kind of funny, we got access to 5+ armies, and I'm using 4. So I don't even have the need to get another army. Finally, it feels right, but the overall difficulty is on the low end. It's not even Tomb Kings here; it's just the base game. You have an early opening that supports Snowball. You literally get a 20-turn lead. The AI cannot keep up.
I am ready. We move when I'm ready.
Okay, we do need gold. Rebellion Nagaronda. Rebellion Nagaron. This place is making. I mean, don't really need any gold, really. Just turn the ducks off. We are on the 4th dynasty here. Dark Brotherhood in proclamations are not worth it right now. The Lord is okay, but we already have other stuff. Let's unlock the heroes next. So this campaign is very close to finishing. I need 3 more settlements and we take the short victory. And then chat will decide how much more. I don't think chat will extend this campaign much, so this campaign is almost done. Northern Province is getting wrecked, huh? Diplomacy treaties they only serve one purpose to us. Bonus relations, so create buffers and avoid war. There's nothing else to be gained. Did you really talk about the end of Chaos Wars? I did, Slipsan, I did check some of it. It looks like its setter has been destroyed. This is a terrible event, doesn't really do anything. Cheaper mortuary cult does feel like more these days.
King of greatest dynasty. A bold strategy.
This is the vassal of Sigvald.
To battle for the creator god. Take it for me.
New slaves! Inform the necrotect.
Son of Nehek. Appease me. Get the meddlers.
I think Sigvald is in Norska. He attacked the Wolfric and we backdoor him from the other side.
Cold makes me brittle. A living curse.
So nobody's challenging us here.
Greatness comes. Land of the dead. My will be done. On your knees. Prepare the crypt.
At this point we can only send armies to Nehekara, for example. What is this necrotect?
King of greatest.
Trustworthy. The other one is Scorpion Carver.
Is irrelevant. Servants.
Might as well level 1 here.
The day of awakening.
Yeah, this is just completely off toaster salad. The climate is not even the main thing, but we actually take attrition everywhere here. If you're not in the salon, we take attrition,
Find my harem.
even on the roads.
Is my throne ready?
Like I said, this campaign is completely off. And if you read the objectives and this faction, the game is clearly, at least in this version, telling you that you're not supposed to be here. Which means you can go wherever you want, but ultimately you need to end up in Hekara. So basically you are an Hekaran faction that's supposed to be in the center Southlands, but in a wrong place in the world. You've been exiled, I guess, and they're supposed to be going home. That's always been their point of the game, but it's missing little bit things outside Outer Vortex for that, if you ask me. But you have to read this. It's like Teclis. You have to also, like, Teclis has a role to target high elf colonies and get the order together. And you know, the game doesn't really tell you anything directly, just have to understand it yourself. Same shit with this faction. You look at the climate, you look at the resilience, and you're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be... the moment you get some resources together, you're supposed to be going and hit Arkan area. But I do not agree with this path for Katep, but this is the path the game is telling you to go by, you know, design or just you know, how it ended up being. Staying in Nagaroth, you'll be fighting Dark Elves, and you'll be dealing with bad climate and bad terrain. The climate is not even the main issue. The issue is the snow causing attrition everywhere, even on the roads. This place does have more things going on these days. Especially Gromedal being here. So it's pretty straightforward. You just target Dark Elves and work with the others. Unless the AI is a little bit more aggressive, player anti-player bias, this faction will have a very easy time. Because you are not even required to hold any of these territories. So you can do whatever you want here. And if you take into account no restrictions, vanilla game, it's super easy with settlement trade. The factions that do not require territories in their starting area are super easy to get going.
Son of Nehek. Next time we move.
I think in the current version of the game, Khalida is probably the hardest Tomb King. Cetra second. But they have the tools. The only area where they get wrecked the hardest is bad RNG due to campaign setup. But Khalida is definitely the hardest. In vanilla as well. Arkan is the strongest in the mod and the vanilla. And he was one of the worst factions pre-Warhammer 3. He's now very powerful. As a character and as a faction. And he should be. This economy has been like this since the start of Warhammer 3 for the Tomb Kings because of how the buildings work. They wanted you not to prioritize income everywhere, but we tend to build a lot of income everywhere still, so we end up getting too much money. It's easy to get too much money now with the Tomb Kings, for example. And like before Warhammer 3, you had to just expand to get more income. Now, even with just a regular size, you have enough money. Pre-tier 4 at least. We don't even have a strong military in the area, and there's literally nothing around. Nothing. It's like we're on easy difficulty. There's nothing around. Nobody to fight. Nobody is in our way. We're just click, 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 click. It's turn 42 for fuck's sake. There's nothing in our path. And we don't even have powerful military. Dark Elves don't have global recruitment, so they are one of the weakest to deal with early. And the Warriors of Chaos take a time to recover, and they are backdoored here, so nothing they can do about it. So the difficulty does look very trivial in this case. Global recruitment is a huge part of the difficulty. Dark Elves do not have global recruitment, for example. And not the Warriors Chaos either. You get X capacity for troops if you build multiple army buildings, right? It's like every building counts for itself, Fist. Everything stacks. Unless said otherwise. I'm thinking we are reading the game too easily without unpredictable stuff. The game is too easy to read. There's nothing unpredictable happening, even with higher potential.
Undying Prince. Moving.
That's just a nonsense thing for the new players, Fist. Basically, what this means is the game is telling you that you already have this building. But it's telling you that you only need one the province to recruit those units. It does not tell you about the capacity. That's like the general hint regarding how the recruitment works. It does not tell you about the hero capacity, other bonuses, or unit capacity. It just tells you that recruitment is already unlocked from that building, that you don't need to build another one. And that's all it is. For complete total plebs. Like, this is the core building. You want to get as many of these as possible. But at least 10. At least 10. 10 is minimal. What happens when you get 10 of these? You see how the Skeleton Warriors and the Skeleton Spearmen are now one turn recruit, because you have 10 plus recruitment buildings for them. Once you get 10 barracks, you'll have Tomb Guard and Tomb Guard Halberds also at one turn recruitment, including the Hekaran Warriors and the Skeleton Archers. That's the most important building to get to 10. As you unlock buildings that provide recruitment, for 10 or 15 of them you get minus on global recruit for those units. It's a feature, but the game doesn't tell you about it. We only learned about this stuff when the Tomb Kings got released in Warhammer 2. So Sigvald is in Norska. Global recruitment is one of the best things to make the AI a challenge. If the AI has access to both local and global recruitment, the fast recruitment times and more capacity, that's how you get that hard oppressive AI. But this has been toned down with since Warhammer 2. And any faction that can lower global recruitment duration, that's one of the strongest things in the game. Question lore, is Sigmar from Tomb Kingdom? Because it says, if I remember well, he comes from the south and migrated. These are the different tribes of people who lived in the north. Just think about it. The people of Sigmar are like the tribes, like pre-Roman kingdom of Europe, and the Tomb Kings are the Egyptians. They had very little contact. They knew the other sides existed, but most of them didn't know about each other. So they're two different peoples, two different cultures.
To Henry.
Are they reinforcing from the water? Sigmar united the tribes in this timeline like 2,500 years ago and created the empire. While the Nekarans have been around for way longer. It basically offended Egypt. They were not in water in the edge of the city.
Lord of Nehek.
They look like the Egyptians as well. I'm pretty sure, Tortu, but they create some magic. Nekara created Nekara necromancy was created, and also what happened to them to look like this is the mortuary cult was trying to give them, I think, immortality and create something like this. They turn into this type of undead people. Or something like that. Agneta knows. Well, tell us, Agneta.
Sacrifice them.
Nagash made him like this. So why was Kat exiled then? What did I miss there? Hey, Kurjek.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Got them fucked up with the resurrection. It's a different story. Yeah, I guess I mixed that one with what Nagash did.
Exile of Nehek.
they're still working on the reinforced AI. They make changes without proper testing. And then wait to see if anybody complains. In a lot of cases, the AI is not instructed what to do after entering the battlefield. As in broken. This is one of the examples. I mean, doesn't really matter in this battle. Our army is way too powerful what they have. The Tomb Guard can grind everything on their own. But it's still sad to see. If they didn't activate by getting murdered by magic, like breaking the door, I'm gonna do nothing. Proximity, do activate them. I think the Arabia has nothing to do with Nekara. Those are different people. What is the worst matchup from the current late game? Probably Nurgle. If you had to deal with the late game Nurgle armies. Because they fight in a similar way, just Nurgle is tougher. Problem is Nurgle is by far superior as they get large compared to other mono gods due to how the recruitment works. They have raised their recruitment, so can't compete with that. Late game Nurgle is the strongest of the mono gods. So they'll have quality non-stop, and they'll have troops available anywhere. And the troops are very hard to kill. Late game Nurgle is massive pain in the ass. Massive pain in the ass. But rarely anybody experiences late game Nurgle though. For most times they were set up never to even reach late game. With mods they can experience late game Nurgle. We have fought max potential Nurgle and back and forth during the Sigvald's campaign, and it was something else, man. Something else, but a situation like this will never happen in a normal environment. We kept destroying elite armies non-stop, and they just keep building more.
Strike! Lich Lord!
It was demoralizing what it was.
Vengeance! Forward!
Let's see what a double anti-large does. I mean, they're losing chunks of health. That's a pretty good chariots. It's 40 anti-large. The Curse Blades, when they upgraded, they got unit anti-large. So anybody can become an anti-large in the Tomb King's army.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Hey, Reed. Susa. Kadep has life leeching on his staff. As long as you cast incantation of Curse Blades, you cannot run out of power. Just it takes a lot of time. But it fits because the Tomb Kings fight slow. Every time he casts a spell, he gets 0.2 power reserves every second. So you cast Incantation with Curse Blades, 20 seconds later you got 4 power back. We got multiple Archons in the army, plus caskets provide power recharge. But it's not about power recharge for Tomb Kings, they don't need so much power fast, it's about power reserves for them. But yeah, if you have a lot of power reserve, Tomb Kings have access to a lot of power recharge. They fight very slow, so this type of magic system suits them.
Cult.
This guy is supposed to be is the leader of the mortuary cult, so he's like the Lich priest.
Son of Nehek. Legions march. Open the casket of souls! The day of awakening!
This faction of Tomb Kings can also have the most heroes.
For slaves, I need...
Malevolent Lord.
And these guys were outside, not in the water, huh?
Where are my slaves? I'll move in time. Will be done.
Like, put a deterrent somewhere down here.
We move when I'm ready.
You don't need more than 3 arms on the northeast side. This one will make sure nobody thinks about attacking here.
Of the dead. Is my throne ready? Do not challenge me! We move when I'm ready!
Azray, Highborn.
Consider it
You are a natural indeed. But Athel Lauren will hear you.
This isn't right, Nestra.
Yeah, very easy diplomacy in this area. Very easy. Targeted the Dark Elves and everybody else loves us.
Not one Druki on Nagaryth.
It looks like Sigvald is actually struggling against World Walkers. The Vampires are doing really well again. It's too early though. Mumford has destroyed Cetra. Okay, the 4th dynasty is complete for the moment. Proclamation not worth it, then we don't need the Lord right now. Let's unlock another dynasty. That'll be a 3rd one. There's buff for the shooters here, huh? Let's go with the 2nd dynasty. Yeah, this province will give to Grombrandal. Grombrandal has nothing to do here without this.
But you knew that.
Palace of Ruin, Glacial Gardens. So now we can go somewhere else, otherwise he just would be landlocked. We want him to go to this port. He can definitely complicate things between us and the High Elves. But that would, well, it's too late for, in the game for that to happen. I don't think we're gonna really get to that point. We'll see if anybody gonna create arbitrary penalty around this.
Land of the dead.
We're about to get long, short campaign victory.
Petra watches.
Make sure every army has a necrotect. Agnes has been destroyed. We encountered the puppets of Mistral. How come? I guess they occupy a marble settlement.
Exit.
Perfect vigor, huh?
Curse. Marching.
We'll just continue this path.
Awake. Death becomes us. Find my harem.
Find his arm.
Submit. Let the power fester. On your knees. March my minions. Arise, my legions. Rise.
Actually, pretty good for them there. Pretty good. We have 4 chariots. There's a big garrison here.
My father's will. We move when I am ready. I will set the slaves to work. For the mortuary cult. Great art refreshes all. Such critics.
Greetings. I sway to Loic's tune. For whom do you dance?
We need this military access here. 0.9 and they want 6,000.
Very well.
6,000 is not what ending to us though. But it seems like, you know, silly 6,000 for 0.9. We are at a point when the 6,000 means nothing.
Speak quickly.
Will they join a war against
You summon the
Sigvald?
Shadow King. Do you serve with the warriors of
They
Nagaroth?
probably will. They're rank 4 right now. They could also go against Gromberdal, but he's on the other side, so make no sense.
Immortality and power.
Mazdamundi's coming this way. We do have diplomacy with him. We do not want to fight Mazdamundi.
Arise, legions. I have arrived. Address me as your highness. Yes, grovel and beg. Move, but not yet.
This one is a Necrotect. Necrotect, Shop the Cavalry is okay for the third one. We don't need everyone trustworthy, as long as they're like half of them trustworthy.
The greatest art.
We're playing this garbage faction. Who are your feelings? I picked this campaign, the Tick. But since you are the loop, I'll tell you that Tomb Kings have received a lot of work. This is far from a garbage faction now.
Legions rise. Move, but not yet.
Probably not gonna see this landmark. It's a late game thing.
Can I offer you a prophecy?
Interesting fight was chosen to sell it out. We do have a Death Wizard this army. Fine, fine. They have a lot of armor, but they're a wizard. The chariots can deliver here. We have only 10 extra tensity on that wizard thing. It doesn't have the trait or the item. No, actually has an item, it's 20 extra intensity, so we're just missing the trait. So... yeah. Yeah, this campaign has all been going on for a couple of streams, the tick. And we've been snowballing. It's just a regular campaign.
Sepulchral Majesty.
The Gorbis chariots are actually really bad for our infantry. There's really no way dealing with them in this army. Chosen are no problem, they're too slow. The Gorbis chariots, if they go active, would be trouble. We never really wanna... if we can deal with them, we deal with them so they don't do nothing. But if we can't deal with them and do something, we are fucked. That's always the policy. You're not gonna try to stop something you can't deal with. They don't have a wizard. They don't have wisdom, we got one. We got the sun and the fate. And the conduit. Honestly, I don't really have any wishes that tick for them. We put in so much work into them in the mod that it doesn't matter. Wanna play it doesn't really matter. Like anything they add could be a nice surprise, but me personally, I don't have any hopes. I'm content as they are right now. So I don't really want to bother with stuff like this.
Magic.
It's hard to expect anything from C. This game is way over the head. Way over the head. I mean, look at the entire year, they have literally delivered nothing. Since the last year they worked on the ancillary traits and magic items. In over a year they just delivered a third of it. 1/3. This is way over the head. The jars have been fixed in the mod, the tick. Three chariots and what? Two are gore beasts. I mean, whatever they're doing things too slowly, and that's just what it is. So whatever they deliver, it's gonna be solid for most part. but it's stuff that's been happening way too slowly. Those chariots, man! It also went down, the hero is going down. Oh yeah, we're gonna kill the Chosen, right? We just need to lower their arm by 30. Right. Lord of Nehek would have been slightly better here, but then we had to try to grind them way harder. We'll have to rely on the Realm of Souls. This is a battle where Realm of Souls will carry. We have a wizard, I repeat. The wizard grants us the edge. We clear the anti-large, arm-piercing anti-large units, they won't be able to kill the Lord. Ten seconds on this, thanks multiplayer. Okay. Still Gore Beasts around. Let's go, Shapti. Chop those Chosen! Damn, they actually killed a couple of them on contact. Unheard of. Time to send in the chariots. This will be enough for a route. Should be enough for a route. When you hit from the side or the back, Firefox, they have a lower defense. You have a much higher chance to hit. If you add charge to that, charge value, you have max chance to hit. And if these things are on your side and the opponent does not have armor, it hurts, really hurts. It's enough to destroy the unit. Well, Shapti were fighting Chosen there, Stormbrand Coke. They're like one of the best infantry in the game. And the summon Shapti don't get the bonuses from technology and other stuff. They have the stats of the base of Shapti, which are solid for a summon. But expecting them to defeat Chosen without taking damage, that's Not gonna happen.
Unleash these slaves. They challenge me. Fire on them.
We had discipline on these guys, so that gave us extra age. And we get Master Charioteer, so the chariots were extra.
Arise, my legions. Rise. Obey.
Shopti are really good for a tier 2 unit. And that's it. Stubborn Coke. It's a tier 2 unit, you have to keep that in mind. I want bad tier 2 units in the game.
All shall perish. We move when I am ready.
Maybe we should have chased those Chosen.
To battle for the Creator God.
Should have definitely chased them down.
Your king demands. Destroy all. Destroy them. Attack.
Yeah, for Shopti have been same crap for 8 years, but we done them justice.
Send the chariots.
They have 7 more attack and quite a bit more damage and anti-infantry. In base game they have 23 attack.
Kill these wretches.
I don't see that one. I don't see that one. What is this province? Northern Wastes. I think the worst monster infantry is the animated hulks, and main reason why, because their leadership. That leadership with that speed does not work. This unit will get a nice buff in the mod, including leadership, armor, and missile resistance. This faction, same as the Tomb Kings, suffered greatly over the years due to multiplayer. Undead is high value in multiplayer and not that good in the campaign.
Will be mine. Each Lord of Henry.
The stats would make sense if they get 10 more armor and 5 more leadership. I intend to give that unit more armor, more leadership, and missile resistance.
Intervene!
We got a short victory, turn 44. Puts us at 28 settlements. You guys decide how long we go. Current goal is 33. You can add or remove regions. The usual. Channel points, give it subs. It's even available on the wheel now as well. The next campaign is the dwarves. That one will not be starting today though. Okay, it's on. Look at the top manager, minus 10 regions. Shouldn't you just remove 5? You got it, top manager, you got it. Well, put a timer on. Maybe it's too early for this shit. 2-minute timer, right? If we don't get the regions into positive, this campaign is finished. If you wanna see more of this campaign, you can add regions. 67,000 shekels spoofed. That's fine with me. We are not gonna be playing any more Total War today. So keep that in mind if this ends now. There's other stuff to play right now. How much shekels do you have, top manager? Secret. Be like that. If people don't add regions, Kateb will be finished. We had a look at the little bit of the rework on the Tomb Kings on the mod. It looks good. It'll be even better for the AI. The player can make anything with it after all. Don't wait last second to add regions. Judge, don't you do it. Just let it end. Uh, 15 seconds to add regions. Adding a region resets the timer. Since not everybody is here at once. Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. Right, right. Nobody added last second. Okay. Look at Gray. Gray, what the fuck, man? You were too late, man. There was a ding, ding, ding. Look at him trolling at the end. We had a ding 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 before you had it. Anyways, boys, Carp campaign is finished. We had a nice short campaign here. I picked this one myself. Went as much as I could be expect from a regular campaign. It's just another proof that we need more stuff going on in the campaigns. The regular campaigns are too easy. Regular campaigns are too easy. Also, starting with the future campaigns, no settlement trade allowed outside alliances. That'll be the main restriction, the settlement trade. Had to add some text. Well, you had 2 minutes, man. You didn't have to wait the last second. Before we move on from this campaign, let's see what has been going on here. Let's see what has been going on. I refunded you, Gravy, of course. Okay. Top 13, Sylvania rank 1. Keep in mind there was a vampire unit buff mod available on this one as well. Zinch with Oracles rank 17. Manfred is, rank 2 on Oracles. Manfred is rank 3 with 20 settlements. We got Gorse rank 4. Alit and rank 5. So 3 vampires in top 5. But it's expected because of the vampire buff mod. Tyrion is rank 6. Serena rank 7. Wolf rank 8. We got Iron Dragon rank 9, Tamarkan rank 10, we got the Satan rank 11, Tretch rank 12, and Zulahu rank 13. This is basically just started the mid-game. This campaign, the major factions had a plus 150% potential buff, so I had a plus 10 in the mod, and we had minor factions plus 2, which was plus 100%, 1 point is 50%. We had literally nothing going against us at the start. Since Malekith attacked, we just went that way, and that was it. We just literally just straight line of success. The largest faction are Sylvania and Manfred, 23 and 20. After that is Kislev, Zinch, and Helman Gorst. Interesting. From Tomb Kings, still 2 alive, so Hammer went down to probably Manfred. Chaosor is doing okay. Demons of Chaos actually have a pretty big buff, especially on the Lord. But it takes them a while to get out of their starting area. I feel like they should definitely... I mean, they do get over across eventually, but they should probably consider going early. This is a rule of Nurgle here. Nurgle and Korn. You missed the timer, Judge, yeah. Missed the timer, and Gravy was too late. I mean, really nothing unusual here. Nothing unusual. Considering the buffs, nothing unusual. We had the all-around buffs, so pretty balanced environment. Without the player agency, anything could happen. There's a slightly a little bit edge on the vampires. But it's turn 40 plus, and Elspeth and Reichland is still up. Azak has destroyed Ungrim, and the dwarves are getting murdered in this one. Murdered! Gromberdal is probably going to be only one alive in the end. Gorst doing this well, I guess could be a little bit of surprising. Grissus struggled this one. He didn't go after Gorst early. Makai with 3 armies. Who is Gorst even fighting? Nakai, Goldtooth. Nakai and Goldtooth. What unusual enemies for Gorst? Karakazul holding like a Sheezer. Yeah, Roman Clan Carrion is always the best move.
has driven you forth.
Tor Elisor probably is a place now. They do have some more activity. Sleepy Seals have done something about this. This is a ruin gets ignored hard. The ruins being ignored is really bad. It's never been as bad as it is right now in Warhammer 3. I'm not sure why, because Nagashisa gets always occupied, but other lands get ignored. Maybe because it's hard to say. Maybe because another faction raised it. Torelos makes sense now since they are active. Clankarion only in some cases. Changeling and Rogue Pirate should always be removed. I think I want to do one test with these vampire counts. The mod didn't feel like it was doing this much during the tests. Maybe it was just a freak accident was happening. I mean, this is with the unit buff mod. Maybe like 2 tests to 60 turns. They're slightly higher potential at the start. I don't think that mod is gonna be on. Yeah, but there's been some changes as well, top manager. I also want to see something else. I think it's the mod is doing this. Because on the campaign map, if they're doing well, it's okay. But when you go into battles, if they don't have the unit buffs, they won't be able to do shit. It's kind of like it's a strange thing. Okay, anyways, Karab is finished, boys. That was Exile Nehek 2. That was the second Exile Nehek campaign in Warhammer 3.